Rachel and Carla, tell me about the Art on the Grand.
Well, we start planning Art on the Grand basically for next year. We start planning this year, so it's a process that takes a full year. And this is our 16th year on the street, but Art on the Grand has been around for about 25 years. It used to be part of Founders, but now we're solidly on the street on Grand River. We have 100 artists. It's the perfect size fair. Every artist gets a good amount of attention. It's not too big, it's not too small. We think it's perfection.
So, Carla, how do you get to be, if you're a newer artist and would like to be one of the 100 people, what would they have to do?
You can go online to artonthegrand.com and apply before New Year's Eve. Every year we have a deadline of New Year's Eve, and then the jury, made up of arts commissioners and arts professionals, will be looking at your work, and if we need you in your category, we would love to have you. We also have a public art program with the City of Farmington Hills that is really rigorous and exciting, and you can see that at City Hall or at the Hawk.
And we can't forget about our Kids Art Alley. 45 youth artists, 5th through 12th grade, incredible young artists that are selling their work here at Art on the Grand, with the hope that one day there'll be an adult artist selling their work here on Grand River.
Is this your first time at the Art on the Grand for kids?
It's the second time.
Second time? How's sales today? That's good. These are beautiful. Which one did you do?
These are all mine.
Who does the crocheting? You do that too?
You do? That's beautiful. Wow. That's really beautiful.
So are these the cards that you made? How long have you been making cards like this?
I'm like 5 years.
They're beautiful. How's sales today? So it looks like you make bracelets and some framed art. Is this your artwork?
Yes, it is.
So what do you do? How do you make this art?
So I lay a little stencil on top of here, and I take a little toothbrush and I put some watercolor and different colors, and I splash it, and then I remove it and do some detailing with small brushes.
How much time do you spend making this stuff?
Ooh, I'd say for each bracelet probably about an hour.
So Kiki, it looks like you make stickers. So how do you make the stickers? What do you use?
I use the app Procreate, and I draw a design, and I print it on sticker paper, and I use a machine called the Cricut, and it like cuts out like this.
So these are all your hand-drawn designs?
Yes.
So what are you doing today?
I'm selling artwork, acrylic paintings.
And you painted all these?
Yes, I did.
How long does it take you to do something like this?
That'll take me around 4.5 to 5 hours.
Wow, do you go to school?
Yes, I do.
When do you have time to do all this work?
During my free time when I'm just sitting at home.
So what are you selling?
I'm selling.
I'm selling a essential oil Epsom salt bath soap thing, and I'm selling my personalized art that I do myself, and I'm selling some patches of very prices up to like $12 that I made myself, and some bracelets and bags.
That's really creative. You made these wands?
Yep, I made them. And then I also have enemies and magnets.
You are a busy entrepreneur.
Yep.
Artist entrepreneur, right? So you seem very crafty.
Like scratch vinyls, and I also use these as flower vases. I paint jars and
Your postcards. And this is very unique. And how long have you been doing this?
since like 6th grade, so 2 years.
A lot of people, they're like, oh, who are these people? And I start saying their names, and they're like, oh, okay. I'm seeing it all now.
Yeah. Did you hear who was on that?
I cheated. I heard you say childish. Yeah. Drake.
So are you a senior? Like what? And what? 5th grade. Okay.
These are beautiful, Adeline. What are these?
These are cat masks, and then I have paintings for $5 each, and then I have some ceramic stuff that I made.
This is amazing. How much time do you put into all of this? Those cats are amazing.
This one took about 5 hours maybe.
So you must be Serenity. These are beautiful. So you crochet these?
Yes.
How long does something like this take to make, this Spider-Man hat?
It took me about
2. That's beautiful, though. That one. And then you do the black penciling, too, correct? Very talented. Where'd you learn your art from?
I'm self-taught.
God is good. Okay, you have to tell me about the meltdown.
All right. So, what I do is I start with just a normal box of crayons, and then I like take the wrappers off, and then as you see here, I heat up the crayon, and then I rub it on. Same with here, and then I put the whole crayon on here, and I melt.
And then you have a meltdown. I love that. A good kind of meltdown, right, Mom? So who made these? So these are beautiful.
Thank you.
So how did you make something like that?
Those are like air dry clay.
What are they?
Air dry clay.
You said 4, right?
You made all these cards yourself? And you hand draw them? Yeah. They're beautiful.
Yeah, that's really cool. And down here are my poetry works.
So you do pottery and poetry?
Yeah.
Darian at 9, and then Darian at, how old are you now? And what was the first book that you published back when you were 9?
This one is about the 3 bad guys putting a curse of greed on the people.
You made these out of a computer?
Yeah.
Wow. Let's see it move around. Awesome. And what about this guy over here?
These can like go up.
So how many people do you think are here today?
Thousands and thousands. We estimate about 40,000 throughout the weekend, if not more. Yep.
Okay, and you have it at the same time every year?
First weekend of June every year.
So we'll see you in 2026.
Yes. Absolutely. We'll see you in 2026.